So next is need a conduit and Boca Raton conduit. What does conduitism mean? It's I used to think, well, people can travel outside of their body. Maybe placaters can travel outside of their body and somehow get into our body through the nose, I've heard. And doing this oftentimes will chase them away. I just felt shivers up my left side from doing that, and I felt no pain in doing that. For whatever reason, it can push a placator out. These are people, um, it's hard to believe. I go through my times of doubting, but they, they've slave driven us all. If we're considered a conduit and they're a placator, they consider us totally different. Um, there are some placators who might say, I was good to my conduits. But not really. Not if that conduit was a smoker, for example, and that you didn't. I mean, did you try to improve their life? Fine. Well, on the day of judgment, you just explain that to Jesus, who is Lord. Because from what I hear, nothing is good about placations. Nothing. But maybe you were one of the few that was good to their conduit. I know they wouldn't want this particular one that came to mind, wouldn't want what happened to their conduit happen to their conduit, but um, I don't know, probably could have been doing something better in their life than, whatever was going on in their life. But, because I'm considered a conduit, I take offense to it. Um, to them, they're like, you're like air. We could just go in and out of you. It's no big deal. These people that are there, they have some of these people are just entering college, and I was seeing in my mind's eyes, I say it how the Father and Jesus told me to say it. It is not the all-seeing eye. We're talking. It's almost like dreaming. Excuse me, and I saw people in a field, young people. I mean, beating people up. Somebody's walking along, just like years ago, there was a soccer game, and this girl, right in front of the entire stadium, is yanking other women by their ponytails right down to the ground. I mean, just yank, and the ref wasn't seeing it, and everybody else is like, oh my God. I mean, she was kicked out of soccer forever for that. But I mean, after maybe one or two times, I think she got away with it almost throughout the whole game. It was like shocking. But that is the mentality of a placator or their conduit, which is the overbloated winner conduit, where they're beating on their chest, and they think they're better than everybody, and they don't even see their poverty. It's a different kind of poverty. Um, I mean, I'm rich. People might play games with that statement. I'm rich. I'm richly blessed, but I don't have any money. But I certainly do have pearls of wisdom. So I'm blessed with that, and I'm grateful for that. But conduitism to me is awful, and there are some people that are irresponsible, like with animals. So just they treat their conduit like it's their animal, and they're a bad owner of that animal, and animals suffer, and then people suffer. That is why it has to end, and I guess that's probably why I'm contained. But there's no excuse for why I'm placated while contained, or why that I might be thwarted while contained. So what I think is I was held captive, and now I'm stuck here. So I'll probably be killed at some point, or I don't know what. I mean, this whole YouTube channel could very well be fake, intercepted, chopped up. I mean, I saw that my last video was grainy, rather like an old time television screen where there's little bits of white in it, and they were starting to square my lips up and jut out one of my teeth. I'm also in a lot of pain all the time. It's not because I'm sick. It's not because I'm sick. It has to do with placators on purpose destroying a healthy life. So this is me mocking them and their placation flat world where it's like, let's be in the movie 300. I want to be a Greco-Roman god. You know, I want to have sex with like perfectly shaped women and be realistic, like just like Gerard Butler's always staying the same since that movie. So I called this one Boca Raton because I'm one of the few people that's just blathering about it all over the place. It's not because I'm used to going to psych wards. I mean, it's that if you see something, say something. If you know something, why would you keep it to yourself unless you're a little bit guilty or just you're not the one? So tell the right person. So this is called Boca Raton, and it's because Boca Raton, I'm pretty sure, although my Spanish is awful, means mouth of the rat. So, and I also was mentioning Steven Spielberg's Schindler's List, and you'll know when that happens, and then there's a part two. Oh, I'm sorry, this is Need a Conduit, and then it goes to Boca Raton.
Guess what happened? I got the sillies out, and now it's time to be serious.
Never.
As serious as I possibly can be. Because guess what happened? Aries and his wife, they got together. Kind of hard to sing when
I like a love story,
when I'm
even when they're idiots.
hovering over the phone to try to keep it on a rather quiet, more quiet personal basis so that everybody's surprised when they hear it later. Only to say that Aries and his wife did indeed get together last night. Something about last night. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. But guess who got separated? Why, the conduits. Why? Maybe they have a life sentence they have to fulfill first. Then they can have their up enough. Then you can have your happiness conduit. We're so much more superior to you. And our superior attitude is reflective of that.
Trying to figure out how to do this.
You're a short one, conduit.
There are going to be children dancing in my head singing this song, and I'm going to be, see how you ruined society? It happens.
Keep on moving, don't stop. Keep on moving, don't stop, no. Nope, you're the conduit. You can't have nobody. You can't be too happy. We require your services, but we are laughing at you for being needy. How is it that we are laughed at because of our neediness, but you need us? And who needs who more? But when you stand over us in a judge's robe and say, blah, 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 really they're saying, oh, I need this conduit to go over to my neighborhood and just take care of a few things. Let's not put her in jail just yet, all right? I need this. So you are the needy ones after all. So you are also deficient in that you cannot get anything done without a conduit, can you? And furthermore, and wherefore too, you cannot seem to be thinking on your own without a conduit, or looking on your own without a conduit, or, sexifying yourselves without a conduit. Could it be that we are
Yeah, I hate these notes too.
and that you prefer to flip
also make that one.
Could you be the needy one? Look in the mirror and say, if I need a conduit, does that not make me
Needy.
also?
There.
I am so strong.
I can so lift the weight. I can so slug her in the face.
Why don't I do things for myself? I don't know. I don't know why I be laughing at the conduit when I need a conduit. Maybe I don't need this one anymore. Maybe
She means just a little bit more. Everybody loves my Vincent Price laugh. Okay, and then I did not want to stop. Do you understand what being a conduit is? And that you're like air, because I thought it was more like you're like water, where they're like, "Ooh, what's she doing? She's reading. Ooh, what's she reading? Hold on a second. And look, and they're like, you're not like water, you're like air. I'm like,
As I was saying, she means just a little bit more than a conduit, you say, but she's a conduit. No, there's something about her. She's got the face of a rat, and she's got the mouth of a rat. She's Boca Raton, and I told you to stay away from Boca Raton. I tried to tell you in code, but you weren't listening, because you were down there partying. No, you weren't. Don't stay away from Boca Raton. She doesn't.
I'm done. That was me. I'm done. And there you have it, folks. Welcome to Inside the Actor's Studio or something. Boca Raton. Do I look like Michelle Pfeiffer with my lips so dehydrated?